Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Avowed. Me, BringItDon. Let's scale Mount Forja. Dang it. There's another game that I'm playing where LT is sprint. I keep trying to sprint, but I keep blocking instead.
Who are you, spirit? The plague's corrupted the rest of us. The steel garrote. Our minds. Broken. I won't let it take me. I'll keep my sanity. You're not real. You can't be. No. Go away, spirit.
The trap cuts. The fox cries at the pain of the hare. The justice of the wild.
Go away. Oh, I know you're not real. I'll stop you if I must.
I doubt you can tell a spirit from a shade. In any case, I'm perfectly real.
My soul is mine. Mine! It will not be despoiled. What was that prayer Lodwyn taught us to banish the visions? Fearsome Woodica, by your withering gaze, I bind this tricksome devil. Oh, God, it's still there. I see the canopy of a tree inside your soul. No, stop looking at me. I don't want to see it.
He's beyond prayer at this point.
Just our luck. I'll question him, see what we can learn.
The ruiner, the rival, the seed of the poisonous tree. She said, she commanded me,
Have you found another path to the garden?
The closer she draws us to the wood, the worse the visions become. Leaves and chains, roots and rot. When I close my eyes and when I wake, they never go away. Make them go away.
Where is Inquisitor Lodwyn now?
The Queen receives petitioners from atop her burning throne. The Queen and she...
Petitioners? Do you mean someone from the keep?
Has Kostya already spoken with her?
They're grubs in the dirt. Wriggling things. Nothing to her but feed for the journey to the wood.
Lodwyn and her remaining forces must be inside the mine. Let's go.
None shall pass, she said. None but she and the Queen that was and always will be. Woedica, bind you, villain.
Alright.
Watch yourselves. Take your bet. Let's see what you got. Good work. That's all of them.
Yep, that's that. And a fast travel
Be
point.
ready. Lava can be really off-putting if you're not used to it.
Yeah, I imagine so. Oh, don't mind me, guys. I'm just, screw it.
Maintain the pace.
Inquisitor proud. Do you
Get rid of that guy.
Yeah.
Did he survive the drop? Oh, well, good job, Kai. Imp Catchers. Item bonus plus 10% dodge distance, and it grants Undaunted Pursuer, plus 25 maximum stamina and plus 15% move speed. These sturdy leather boots were enchanted by none other than the Archmage Arkemir himself, who does like his imps, or hates them. A bearer of impressive titles such as Bringer of Foul Wind, the Teat of Suckling Imps, and the Herald of Dirty Slippers. As a wizard partial to the employ of imps among his household staff, it was also important to employ someone to be able to catch the unruly creatures when they were in need of a bath, or punishment. Regardless of the need, these boots were Archemir's gift to whichever apprentice was lucky enough to bear the esteemed title of Imp Wrangler. A magical seal adheres these boots to the wearer's legs when donned. While a minor annoyance at times, it's a small price to pay in exchange for protecting one's feet from errant imp effluvia. Aha!
Let's get them! We're under attack!
Y'all are responding appropriately. Yeah, don't try, buddy. Yeah, back in these bullets.
Another win, but who's counting?
Huh, yeah, I guess we didn't explore this.
Oh, a traveler. Just my luck. I've got something to ask you, though. I think I've come across the discovery of a lifetime. At least I will if I can figure out this puzzle, which I cannot. Can you help me?
You're very informal for a Pargrunan.
It's all the alone time in the living archives. You end up reading some really good books. Anyway, it's like this, though. I'm in search of an oasis of fertile land and lush vegetation. I followed the energies all across the tusks, and I'm sure this is where I'm meant to go. My elders called it a waste of time. I'll show them. You and me, though. We'll show them you can find green in the tusks.
Is that a euphemism?
What? I am here on very important business, you know. The texts say that there are traces still of that miraculous work and an oasis remains. Except I can't get inside. I don't understand the mechanisms protecting the inner chamber.
What do you think the sigils mean?
I'll be honest, though. I'm not very good at ancient languages. I just enjoy the ancient stories. However, activating these sigils should reveal the oasis we've been looking for.
I'll see what I can do to help.
Will you? Oh, thank you. They said it was a fool's errand, but we'll show them, won't we? I'll be waiting right here. Be sure to let me know if you find anything, all right, though?
They're calling me Doll. A broken fragment of an Akedan tablet. This ancient stone fragment contains rough etchings and what appear to be Akedan inscriptions. Time has worn away most of what was chiseled on the stone. However, it is still possible to make out a lone figure standing in front of what appears to be an altar wrapped in vines. That's one down. Well, there is an oasis. Fragment of an Akhedan tablet again. This ancient stone fragment contains rough etchings and inscriptions in Akhedan. Time and weather and whatever destroyed the original tablet have worn away most of what was chiseled on the stone. However, it is still possible to make out a lone figure giving thanks in front of what appears to be an oasis enclosed in a cave.
How goes the puzzle solving?
Done and done. I've solved it.
It's real then? The oasis? I can't believe it. I mean, I never had any doubts, but at the same time, I must get in there to investigate. The elders must bow to my wisdom now. If you'll excuse me.
Alright. Job well done, I suppose. Let's go back up top again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do a little sneak over here. I should loop back around to that gate that we saw. Or barricade. I wonder if we can open it from this side. Granted, I didn't try to open it from the other side. I just walked past it because it looked like I couldn't. My instincts were correct. It is pretty crazy that I've only found one unique two-handed hammer. Now, I did walk right past it, so it's possible to walk right past the other ones too.
Next one's mine.
Stop goofing around.
Everybody all right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Stop!
Come and get the envoy! Show me what you got! Point for you! Watch the left!
another one done, another one down, another one bites the dust. Alright. This is just another approach to the mines. To cave coral. Oh, there's a plant up here.
Out! I'm with you. We've got a shot. Stop right there.
A turnip.
Just
what I always
like the
wanted.
good old days.
Hello there. It's the second time we found something inside of a tent. It happens very often. That must be the way back out. Back to the front. I'm gonna grab this essence even though I don't need it. But I doubt we'll be back. Well, we might be back this way. To the Mount Forja mines.
Saka sub-steel garrote slaughtered them and left them to rot. I say we paid them in kind.
Agreed. Eyes peeled and weapons drawn.
One way. What about... Oh, I'm sure we'll get there eventually.
Right behind you.
Another one down. Take him down. After that. Oh, no, you don't.
Right. It's not dodge. Gonna mix up with the other game again.
Hey! Over here! It's the end. Nice job, everyone.
Well, everyone except for the steel garrote. You just got wrecked. That's just another way back. Okay. Just want to make sure. Oh, do I need to touch this for it to progress? There we go. Not that I need it, man. I can find my way forward regardless. My sensor on the far side. There's a unique in there. So I'll make sure that we get to it. What wins, a magic or a gun?
Nothing like a win with a good team.
It's like the end of the movie Wizards. Oh, we can't climb up here. That's alright, it's not like I need the grenades anyway. We have plenty. Oh, shoot. So there is a way. I'm supposed to be able to grab that. Can I walk up this? No. I can throw ice out, but I won't be able to reach that. Has to be another way. I could probably make this. I have an idea. We'll play it safe. Oh, this is the way we come back then. There's an invisible wall there. Well, let me proceed that way.
Please help me.
Try a better weapon.
This is as good as it gets, man. I mean, we've got this one.
Nice.
What's going on, buddy?
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't come.
You'd probably be dead. What happened to the steel garrote?
I don't know. They caught me. They said they had questions. Then they stopped making sense. Just nonsense.
Something happened. No idea what.
Please. There is a friend of mine hiding in the summit. You have to help me before it's too late.
Right. We better get moving.
Alright, he doesn't want to talk.
You take lead.
Get them!
we go. You're going to regret this. Come and get me! Hold it. On your right. Good one. Onward. To your left.
And it's below, but it's definitely above. And we came from this direction. Yep. Not that far back.
Well, that's that. We'll need another way through.
Oh, when there's a will, there's a way. Almost had it. Curious if this takes us back around to that path. It may not, actually.
Yeah.
Might just be an alternate path altogether. Swamp's poorly. I don't know, swamp.
Glad that's over.
If we get to that body that we saw. This is probably the most maze-like dungeon we've been in. It is. I mean, take that back. It is the most maze-like dungeon we've been in. A lot of paths. Alright, here's that bridge. So it'll take us back around. Letter from Kostya to Lodwyn. The esteemed Inquisitor Lodwyn. Your mission has moved me greatly. I understand how singular your purpose is, how consuming your desire to serve Adir and Wodica, as I too possess loyalties not even death can sway. I believe you and I may be of assistance to one another. Regardless of whether you believe the same, I hope you'll provide me the opportunity to prove as much. Yours in duty, Kostya. So a puzzle ahead of us. Alright. Let's just play it safe and send this stuff back to camp.
This is a mess. And the Steel Garrod aren't the disorderly type. They must have left in a hurry. Are these Pargrunen books? Like campfire reading? I wonder how the Steel Garrod got them.
They circled Solace Keep on the map. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh, they're still looking for the garden and the keep.
Impossible. I've explored every inch of the keep. If there was a path to the garden inside the keep, I'd know about it.
Hang on. What if that path is under the keep?
If this is true, how would the Steel Garrot know?
Someone must have told Lodwyn. Even amongst a tight-knit group like the Pargrunen, there's always someone with a price.
Doesn't matter. The Steel Garrot getting to the garden cannot be a good thing.
Remember what we're fighting for. The people of the Living Lands are counting on us.
We won't let them down.
Whether they realize it or not.
Rust-stained map of Galawain's tusks. A stained map of Galawain's tusks containing the many places the Steel Garrot has apparently searched while looking for the garden. Solace Keep has been circled thrice. The Serenian Proclamations. A more recent volume that has seen some wear, seemingly bound and rebound several times. The writing seems of a more modern age, but the paper has not weathered the years with grace. Once the invaders were repelled and the process of clearing the rubble had begun, Serena quickly established new traditions meant to bolster Solace against future invasions of the type. Many of those traditions are still in place today, though many, such as the prohibition on relying on the written word to carry our culture knowledge, remain controversial. Serena believed that Solace's thoughts and culture were as valuable as its material resources, and thus they deserve special protection from outside threats. To record our knowledge, culture, and advancements in written form would make them available to be taken or destroyed by foreign invaders, and therefore, Serena forbade the creation of written records. While the people of Solace followed the decree, knowing that Serena's strength and strategic acumen had repelled the savages that had broken the walls, many murmured among themselves that this was a step too far. By Serena's decree, material such as this very volume would be considered illegal, just for fear that it would fall into enemy hands. That's a little ignorant. The establishment of Solace, Volume 10. A volume part of a set of Pargrunan history. Much of the writing is lost to age and wear, but a slip of cloth marks a spot of particular interest to the previous reader. While his followers welcomed a moment to stop and make rest, many felt strongly that this place, on the coast of the violent, molten land they called Gallowayne's Tusks, was neither safe nor inviting as a foundation for civilization. Nandru's closest advisors warned him of the Pargrunan settlements that preceded this one, and of the moldering ruins thereof. Nandru simply gazed out over the acid sea at the mystical glow beyond, and said these words immortalized by tradition and passed down forever since. Here our journey ends, my people. Here we find solace.
Trespasser, she defiles our ground.
I guess we'll exit. But we know there's more to find back in the mines, so we'll come back.
Murderer, she is near.
You will go no further. The garden is under our protection.
And who is going to stop me? The time has come to take the garden.
Wardens will never...
Yesterday, this island suffered in the grip of its own madness. Today, the living lands unites under one flag. One people. One law. One true God.
No! Never again!
We see you! Invaders in the garden!
Arms up.
Shy on, boy! So here you are. Sapadal coaxed you toward the garden, a spider luring a fly to the safety of the web.
Who spins? Who rides? She weaves a trap of steel.
Look at my paladin's envoy. Look what your god has done to us. I should have realized it sooner. The Dream Scourge is Sapadal's weapon. A cudgel to drive us out of the living lands.
I don't think it's a weapon. I think it's a reflex.
Then Sapadal's danger is only outmatched by their unpredictability. What a pair we make, envoy. Proxies in a war between gods. Your patron versus my faith. A war that ends here and now. The choice is ours. Do we trust our own judgment, or do we gamble it all on the monster whispering in your ear?
Sapadal deserves a chance to be free.
You've seen what they can do in chains. Setting them loose would be a disaster. No matter where we turn, we find the consequences of Sapadal. Plague, blight, madness. The Living Lands hangs by a thread because mortals cannot live in the shadow of a god, much less one that's lost its mind.
I hate to say this, but she's got a point. Not that I trust her with the solution.
We were fine living at the whim of a sleeping god until you came along and woke it up.
You and I alone can save the Living Lands by destroying the unending madness that is Sapadal.
I want to hear what my friends think.
Listen, I don't agree with the Inquisitor on much else, but she's right about this. No matter who controls the Living Lands, Sapadal's a danger to everyone who lives here.
You're asking me what to do about the god living in your head? I don't know, but killing a god sounds like a really bad idea.
Our time is short. Choose.
Yeah, I'm gonna set Sapadal free. Being the only naturally existing god in Eora? Absolutely. You're wrong. When I reach the garden, I'm setting Sapadal free. Partially because, they're a naturally occurring god. They have every right to exist. But also, despite all the artificial gods, like Woedica, Galawain.
Break the bars!
You know them best. If that's what you believe, I'll stand by you.
Seems about right, I think.
I knew it might come to this. Sapadal has a stronger claim on you than we ever did. Still, I had hoped your wisdom would prevail, if not your loyalty. What a shame to destroy so much potential.
We're always meant to fight. My nature against your faith. Oh, actually, I like this one more. Attack. To the burned queen who sent you.
She already knows. Don't you feel her eyes on you? Prepare yourself for the beyond.
Yeah. Alright, let's focus up on these guys real quick.
More drinks. Reload. Devour.
Alright, so they keep spawning.
Nice work.
Thank you.
We did it. That steel garrote Korba died just like anyone else.
This isn't the first time she's died. It might not be the last. I hate to say it, but whatever did that, whatever turned all those people into dream thralls, I think it was Sapadal.
I really need to lie down. Just for a minute.
Alright. Let's grab all this.
Vipers in a knot. The venom drowns us. Save us, please. Touch the Adra. Feel our voice.
Grab all the sweet loot like I was saying.
Speak. We would speak to you.
Alright, hold on. I wanna grab some stuff real quick, then we can talk, alright? Have some patience. Have some patience. Even if you're not a doctor. A little patience goes a long way. Got some housekeeping we have to do as well. We have to go back to camp. Forgot to put the trophy we'd found on the totem. We talked to Marius, of course. A Sogorot journal. Written in an eager hand, this journal seems to be that of a young soldier. Possible, recently raised to the rank of paladin in the Stilgarrote. I'm honored to sit here in camp atop Mount Forja, which I understand holds great significance to the Bargrunen of the region. From here, I can look out and see nearly all of Gallowayne's tusks. I can understand the reason we've come. To bring order to this nearly inhospitable land, and to bring aid to the people who have suffered for so long, eke out an existence among the ash and smoke. While speaking with some of the native people, I had my doubts as to our goals here, but my faith remains in Woedica and in Inquisitor Lodwyn. She believes that the soul of this land is poisoned, that we work for the good of all who live here. I've seen the power of her devotion to the burned queen. Remember thy place, remember thine oath, remember thy queen. Yeah, but Woedica sucks, so I wouldn't recommend following her. Dark Rebirth. Grants Bareth Denied. Reduces the cooldown for second wind by 15%. This ring has been transformed by a Sapadal's explosive outburst that caused Magrin's breath to erupt. Its disconcerting appearance recalls the colors and textures of a being that has succumbed to the Dream Scourge. A solid, concentrated mass of energy is set where a gemstone would be on most rings. It glows with an eerie light that makes your brain itch if you stare too long into its swirling vortex of colors. That seems like a healthy thing to have equipped. Gives you itchy brain. Alright, before we do that, let's keep exploring. Hunter's Arrows of Seeking. Let's see. Granted Victory's Raiment. Killing an enemy gives you plus 4% damage reduction for 10 seconds. The fletching on these arrows is worn and ragged, yet they still fly true as the day they were honed.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
Told you I don't fiddle. Nor do I faddle.
They stand outside our prison. We rattle the bars, they do not hear. We scream, they do not answer.
What's happening? You changed those people into dream thralls, didn't you?
They come, a surging flood of parasites. They destroy us bite by bite.
Stop it with the tantrums. I can't reason with you when you're like this.
We do not wish this. Not again. They eat us alive. Out! Let us out! Set us free!
It's over. I killed the dream thralls.
It is never over. New steel treads upon the ashes of the old. The light stands in the midst, the old light. It blinds us. Send it away.
You turn them into dream thralls. You can't go on like this.
We grow new life, better life. We fill them until they explode.
That's not life. It's a fate worse than death.
Death is decay. Decay is life. Growth is life. Growth is pain. It hurts. It has always hurt this way. And our pain spreads, and the rot spreads. The plague grows.
All this time, you knew what was going on. You were lying to me.
Not lying, no. We did not remember. We feared your judgment. We did not want to remember.
What could be so painful that you want to forget your own history?
We were nothing once, and then we were. As we woke to the world, we reached out and we found them, the other gods. We thought they would love us, but they flinched from us like we were a flame. The charred queen called us an abomination. We tore chasms in the land and boiled its rivers to stop her magfolk, to save our people. How could we have known how fragile their bodies were? She hurt us, killed those who loved us. She wanted us gone, forgotten, destroyed utterly.
That's why Wodoka came for the Akita. It was because of you.
You and she and all the rest, exactly the same. This was never our fault. Yet she made it our sin. She who caged us. She who called us monster. We thrash and the affliction rises. We scream and the rot spreads. We did not intend to lie.
You offered to fight a problem that you created.
Can the river not wash and drown? Can poison not cure the disease? They hurt us. We hurt them back. We hurt them again, again, again. Filled them with the rot of our anguish. Until they understood our agony. Until the soil rang with it. Help us. We were alone until we found you.
I don't know what to think about you. You lied to me. You caused a dream scourge.
We cause it, but it is not our way. You would have done the same. You with your rage. You with your hate. Release us. Then the rot ends.
Give me one good reason to trust you.
Bare the throat. This time will be different. We promise, free us. All will be well. We give you another sliver of our power, a piece of us. Do you accept?
Nope.
The parasites who trapped us left a door in the garden's wall. Reach it, and you can set us free. Let us aid you once more.
Wait, what door? How do we get there?
You will see. Go to the stronghold at the edge of the Acid Sea, the one that overlooks our prison. One of the builders knew the way.
Check Sapadal's power. I'll find my way without your gift.
So be it. Continue without us. Find the wall of the valley across the Acid Sea. It cups our prison in its palm. It waits. We wait. Free us. End our suffering. End yours.
That's a lot of experience. Hey, back to the mines.
Yeah.
Look left. Next one's mine. Left leg. Out of the way.
Good job, team. By
Not
team, I
bad,
mean, well, me and then Kai jumped in to help. Alright, let's find that door again. It was further back this way. I think it was towards the beginning, a bit more. Just gotta find it. We climbed up and spotted... This is where we came in, isn't it? Yeah. We were seeing that body up there. Which I also haven't accessed yet. We need to find a way... That's right, this was the shortcut, or secret way around? Whatever. Whatever you want to call it. I think that door is in here.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, we'll have a map for inside the mines. Wasn't further ahead, was it? Like it was towards the beginning. Well, dang, I don't remember where it's at. Oh, there's a chest right there. It's not the one I'm after, but found one. Ooh, lava forged plate. Grants volcanic outburst. Taking melee damage deals fire damage to nearby enemies, and greater burn proof. Proofed. Plus 45% resistance to fire accumulation. The donning this armor can be a difficult endeavor to avoid burning oneself. Protection it provides is worth the risk. This unique plate armor was forged in the long-lost Floating Foundry, a Pargrin facility built atop a river of lava. During its brief existence, remarkable arms and armor were crafted in the Floating Foundry, but it was not to last. This plate is one of the few pieces of Pargrin craftsmanship that survived the fall of the Floating Foundry, thanks to its unique composition. Yeah, it looks a little silly. It was more like, I don't know, entirely plate. But cool, nonetheless. Wait, did I miss all of this?
Coming from your right. Here they come. Settle you, man. To your right. It burns.
No, I didn't miss this. These guys just spawned when I grabbed that plate. Alright, I just gotta find the other chest. By golly, I don't know where it's at. It's gotta be... if I can do anything with this or not. I wonder if we need a power jump here. Oh my goodness, that's it. Or it's a solution, if not the solution. Yeah, this is new. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna follow that path and see if this is actually how we're supposed to get up here. That was ridiculous. Forge's friend. Hey, two-handed hammer. Grants strike the iron, power attack deal high fire accumulation, and fiery apprentice special attack summon a greater fire blight. Centuries ago across the sea, this hammer was created in the White Forge at Durgan's Battery. It was not originally intended to be a weapon of war, rather a tool that could be used to break down exotic materials for use in far more ambitious weapons. Still, its usefulness in the hands of a skilled warrior is undeniable. Some of the magic of the White Forge lives on in this hammer, able to cause painful burns to those it strikes. On occasion, the fire within can even manifest as a living force to aid its wielder. came from right there. Oh, that is the way you have to get up here. Alright, well, I'll take it. Now that we wasted a ton of time trying to figure that out, probably edit out some of that.
Listen, I don't know what happened. Invaders in the Garden Port.
On your right! Trespassers! Who goes? Stinging wasp in the earth! Eat them to the earth!
Nice job. Got a shot.
Yeah.
Alright. Real quick, I never got into this cage here. I can't patch over from here. For the cell down there, I'm gonna try to search that tower. It's possible as a quest reward, and I chose the wrong option, and I didn't get the reward that I wanted. Well, I'm sure I got the reward that I wanted, but I'd be worried if a unique item was locked behind a, we gotta run all the way back, don't we? I fast travel now.
Invaders in the garden!
Quarry in the brush.
More enemies up ahead,
I
though.
think I sprained my shoulder.
I do like fighting. This episode's gonna be a little longer than the norm. Oh, we haven't been up here yet. Or have we? Honestly, not too worried about the loot there, but no reason to leave it behind. I've got the solution in hand. Alright. And yet, more enemies.
Good one.
Come and get me. I was just getting warmed up.
It seems like all the enemies have repopulated. At least a lot of them have. I did level up, so let's go ahead and upgrade our bear. Increase the duration by 15 seconds. So 45-second bear. Alright, now that I can fast travel, let's head down here. I'm going to get a little hasty here. Well, I did cut out a lot of the looking around the mines for that, how to access that darn cell.
Hey, I might have something for you, envoy.
I wonder if I overlooked a key hanging somewhere. It's hard to do because they do glow.
Welcome.
Like bright gold. We'll see. Might be up here somewhere.
I wonder when we'll get back to the keep.
Why? Kostia's really starting to raise a stink.
I don't know.
I
Sometimes
did
I
a.
wonder.
Oh.
Well,
Went up here
let's
last
not
time.
talk about it. Wouldn't want
Storage room key. This key is simply made, but no less effective at its intended use.
to ruin the meal.
So the light beside it caused it to blend in. Writings of Serena 4. Why are we like this? Why do we hurl ourselves across the world to scatter our bones on far and fallow shores? There are two stories about the long lives of dwarves. One story says that the gods made us strong so that we could challenge the world and endure. We live long lives because we are so well made. When I look upon these living lands, I wonder, there are no aged beasts here. There are no old behemoths in such a fecund place. The change, the ferment, it kills the old, buries it, composts it into a feast for the new. Even the stone is young. Would the gods really make us strong and stolid and stubborn? They meant us to voyage across strange and ever-changing seas, and to change to suit the lands we found. Each spring I see the ants and the bees send out their mating flights, and I wonder, why aren't we that way, quick and fecund? I favor the other story. Dwarves are long-lived because once, long ago, we dwelled in stasis. Our ways were fixed as stone. Only old age could kill us, so we grew very good at aging. Then something changed. Some flaw came into us. Some cataclysm overturned our cozy cup of a home. Some sin or fear tainted us. Perhaps the slow cycle of our souls through the same long, narrow lives became intolerable. And so we went out into the world like sparks from the forge, and set our little fires wherever we landed. So often those fires go out. Not because we are weak or frail, but because we are so stiff and strong and slow to change. Why are we cursed to wanderlust, when we are so unsuited to it? Perhaps that is what it means to be a dwarf. To engineer what is unsuited into what is required. To refashion ourselves into newer, better shapes, no matter how painful the change. But if this is so, why did Nandru turn back from his destiny? Why are his secret books torn between the call of his dreams and fear of his fate? What change was too painful for him to face? Why did he stop and settle solace, instead of following the call to its source? I have chosen a new way for solace, and shut Nandru's secrets away forever. But I wonder, do dwarves wander the world because we are fleeing the stasis of a settled home, or because we are searching for something we have yet to find? Sentinel Boots. Item bonus plus 15 maximum stamina, and Greater Survivor plus 60 maximum health. Nations like Adir, where dangerous wizards are common due to the presence of renowned Oh, we've read that. Not only do these heavy iron boots serve well to intimidate would-be assailants, but the bodily enhancing enchantment on them greatly assists such a sentinel in staying alive long enough for reinforcements to arrive. Alright, one more thing to do. Now speak to Marius and then listen to the conversation in Gallowayne's totem.
Envoy? I've seen Mount Forja erupt before, but never like that. It's like it was angry, like it was screaming in pain. I don't know what really happened, but I assume Sapadal was involved.
Sapadal overreacted to Lodwyn's presence.
Oh, they overreacted. I see. Just a tiny baby god throwing a tantrum, blowing up the land and killing everyone. Poor thing. They must be terrified. Anyway.
Anyway, indeed.
If I must.
What am I doing? There it is. An argument. Try to eavesdrop.
It will sunder all the living lands if we do not put a stop to it.
I know. I felt the lives lost.
It is inexcusable. The forces of nature must be kept in balance. This abuse cannot go unpunished.
Listen for more of Gallowayne's voice.
Power has a cost. If this is how it rules over its domain, it has shown that it cannot be trusted to wield it.
Regrettable. It could have learned from us.
It cannot reach us, nor we it. The damnable Adra separates us.
Let the memory carry you.
We do not disagree, brother. But if we act without thinking, we are no better than... No.
No? What do you mean?
We are too late. I sense a great shift in the Adra. One of our siblings has moved with terrible strength. What have they done?
Then may the hunt begin.
There. Adds a little culture to the camp, doesn't it?
Alright, one last thing before we call it an episode. That's right, I never spoke to the Forge Master. Alright, we're going to use this, so let's go ahead and upgrade it all the way. Or as far as we can, anyway.
Yardsley, why did I wake up to smell perfume in my bedroll this morning?
Don't tease, darling. We both know why.
No one else has complained about my smell.
I was attempting a more subtle approach.
Spraying strong perfume on my stuff isn't subtle.
Oh, is it too strong? I'll try another batch. Perhaps that'll be more to your liking.
Right, that won't be necessary.
Oh, trust me, it's necessary.
Alright. Next time we'll head back to Solace Keep. We will, I guess, upgrade our Meteor Blade. And, let's go and fast travel here. That way we'll be ready to go next time. Well, while we're right here.
We see! Feed them to the earth!
Good work!
Nice job, everyone.
Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Next time we'll return to Solace Keep and see if we can't find the bridge to the garden. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.